Hi students, I am Dr. Badrinath. In this video, we will see the concept of disease. Concept of health, I already completed in my previous video. Just watch it. And now in this video, concept of the disease that we are going to be covered, right? See how the patient is going in the ambulance. No driver, direct on his own driving, he is going. Just imagine that much of serious is there. Disease is very complicated process. Yeah, we are studying about the subject as per the PCI Pharmacy Council of India, but however, this is the syllabus for pharmacy as well as the paramedical staff, lab technicians, lab, and also for the nursing. Okay, this is the subject name social and preventive pharmacy. It comes in the semester 8, okay, and year 4 of the B.Pharmacy. And this is a what are the topic we are going to be complete in this video. Concept of health already completed, concept of disease definition that we are going to be complete in this video, right? Yeah, what we have covered here in this video, differences between the disorder, disease, both are different, but we don't know that. Yeah, disorder, disease, illness, sickness, along with the examples that we will see. And another one is the classification of the disease agents. What are the agents which are responsible to cause a disease? Okay, like LIC agents, they will come and they will ask you to know to make a LIC policy in the same fashion. These agents which causes the disease, causes the disease. Okay, agents responsible for the disease. Next is the theories of disease. What are the various theories? How the disease develops. How the disease develops. Causative agents are different. How the disease developed is different. Causative agents are the physical things, existing one, which are responsible for that. Okay, physical or whatever it may be. Causative agents. Theory means how it was developed. The disease was developed. Okay. Yeah. First we see the disorder and the disease. Disorder, name itself indicate. First our body will be in the order. So we are healthy. Now slowly order will be changed. All the parameters will be changed. It is called as a disorder. This disorder leads to disease. So first order followed by the disorder followed by the disease. See, name itself indicate disorder, irregularity. All these points you have to write in the examination. Irregularity, disturbance, or interruption of a normal functions. For example, say blood pressure. Blood pressure is not a disease. Blood pressure is a disorder because 120 by 80 normal one. So all these disorders will be there in our body in an order manner. But however, either increasing or decreasing the limits, it causes to the disorder. Order will be changed. See, BP order is changed here. 120, here 80. See, here 120 become 188, 80 become 78, like that. Diabetes also a disorder. If you are neglecting the BP and the diabetes, it may leads to a disease. Yeah, here you can see the definition of a disease. A particular distinctive process in the body with a specific cause will be there. Specific cause. See here how the coronary artery disease, name itself indicate coronary artery disease. Name itself they cleared it is a disease. Okay, because particular cause, what is the cause here? Blockage of the coronary blood vessels of the heart, it leads to heart failure, congestive heart failure, coronary artery disease. Okay, development of a fat deposition on the inner walls of the coronary arteries. Okay, see, this is a very clear artery, very healthy artery. Cholesterol started depositing and it forms a plaque, and finally it, see, almost it is blocked like this. It blocks means so there is no blood supply to the from heart to the heart itself, coronary artery. No, yeah. So that's why this is called as a disease. Now illness. What is the illness and what is the sickness? Illness, state of a person feels not being well. That's why ill. Not being well. See the rhythm. Not being well, ill. Okay. So not being well is nothing but ill. Examples is allergies, all the colds, flu, headaches, stomach ache. Okay, all these things comes under the illness. Okay, sickness, motion sickness. It is nothing but almost nausea, not vomiting. He is not getting vomiting. He is feeling of that either it may get. That is called a nausea. Vomiting means really it is expulsion of the out of the food contents to outside. That is called a vomiting. Nausea means a feeling. It is a sensation of the vomiting is called as a nausea. It is a motion sickness whenever they are in the motion. See, it is nothing but a state of social dysfunction. Very important word. So socially, he is not good. He is not mingle with other passengers. So he not able to mingle. State of social dysfunction. So he is a dysfunction. Socially dysfunction, not functioning properly. Here, not being well. Disorder. Order is changed. Disease. Coronary artery disease. Here, motion sickness. Name itself indicate it is a sickness. Okay, and these are the agents, classification of a disease causing agent. These are the agents responsible for the total classification that we will see. First one is the biological agents. These biological agents causes the infection. When there was a microorganisms entered into in our body, then only you can say it is an infection. Otherwise, remaining all are not infection. Okay, example is bacterial infection. See here, virus infections, coronavirus, COVID-19. Coronavirus causes the COVID-19 disease. Okay, fungi, see, fungus, protozoa, this is protozoa. Helminthiasis, anthelmintic drugs we are using, no? Anthelmintic, it is just like a worms which will be grown in the GAT. Okay, in the stomach, in the intestine, these very big worms will grow, even this much, 1 meter long also it forms. Okay, that is called a helminthiasis, anti-helminthiasis drugs we are using for that. Biological agents, bio name itself indicate it is having a some body or some life is there. That's why it is called a biological agents. Number two, nutrient agents. Generally, we will think that nutrient agents are good for our health. It is a good for our health, but only up to a certain extent. If we are taking a excess nutrient, it may leads to disease. It causes the disease. Excess of protein. See here, soya bean. If you are taking extra like a chicken, mutton, red meat, if you are taking extra protein, it leads to gout. That's why here protein and gout, very important disease. Nowadays, it is increasing like anything. And excess of fats. See here, egg fat. Taking congestive heart failure. Heart will be failure because of even nutrients also causes the disease. That point you have to keep in your mind. Very in excess quantity. Classification of disease agents, physical agents like excess of heat, it leads to sunstroke. Your body is completely, see how the sun is hitting this person. Okay, excess of heat. Excess of cold, it causes a sinus. See here, so sinus. So cold too. We cannot tolerate. We are the human beings. We cannot tolerate the too cold. We cannot tolerate the too heat, and we cannot tolerate the even shock also. Electricity causes the cardiac shock. Electricity, if you touch, no, the signal will go directly to the heart. The impulses will go, and it may leads to the disease. Electric cardiac shock. Okay, physical agents. These are the physical. First we completed biological. Okay, next one what we have completed, nutrients. Okay, next one is physical agents. Next one is chemical agents. Chemical, see, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, both are dangerous. CO2, both are very dangerous for human being. These are the endogenous agents, means which produced within the body. Like a cholesterol is which is synthesized in the body, urea which is synthesized in our body, it causes, urea causes uric acid deposition, that is a gout. Cholesterol causes a coronary artery diseases, congestive heart failure, which are produced in our own body itself, it causes the disease. These are the responsible for that. Exogenous agents like gases, see here, industrial gases, these are the exogenous. This is the endogenous, within our body. These are other than the body, outside from the body. Gases, pollen grains. Most of the students, they do not know pollen grain. These are the pollen grains. It causes allergy. Not for all. Only in some persons it causes allergy. Next, mechanical agents. Sharp objectives like a blade. Blade, it cuts here. See, accident. Mechanically, pressure will be there. Mechanical, one car will come and another car will come and both clashes. Mechanical pressure, that is accidents like a sharp needles, like a blades may be there, or some wives will hit their husband like this. See how the weapon is there, mechanically torturing the husband, like that, right? And social agents like poverty, it leads to deficiency of the nutrients. It again, it causes the thing. Okay, it causes the disease. Poverty also main responsible for the causing the disease. And some absence, deficiency of some body factors. See here, absence of the hormone, insulin. It causes diabetes. Absence of organ. Some of the persons do not have thymus gland itself. Absent. Okay. And defective organs like a child cardiac defects. Types of heart defects that can be present at birth. Hole in the heart, defective vessels. These are the defective vessels. Leaky valves. Three valves are different. Valves, vessels, holes. All three may be there, or one may be there, two may be there, three may be also there. We cannot know. And the genetic defects like a hemophilia. All these are the classification of the disease. By birth itself, they got that. What we cannot do. Theories of the diseases. Total 8. So we have completed causative agents classification. Theories of disease. Total 8 theories are there. Supernatural theory, Tridosha theory, 8T you see here. 8T. So 8 theories. 8 theories. Okay. Supernatural, Tridosha, Contagion, Miasmatic, Germ theory, Epidemiological, multifactorial etiology theory, web causation theory. First one is the supernatural theory. Okay, this is olden days they are using that due to karma. Disease is caused due to the sin what we did. That is due to the superpowers like by the god, or it may be by the devils. It may cause some coronavirus. They are calling as some people calling as a devil only, but I don't know. But what happened? God, evil spirits, okay, holy power, some holy powers, all these may causes superpowers beyond our body. Diseases due to the karma. Here you can see these are the karma, supernatural. And first theory, this is the first theory, and it was a very old theory. Okay. Sometimes you see, if the God is serious, he will make you to become a disease. God. Okay. Angaraka is the god of the thing for that. Okay, Tridosha theory. This is Ayurvedic as per the based. Very popular Ayurveda. We know very well it. So this is based on the Ayurveda. That is called a three dosha, not that dosha what we are eating, not that. Three dosha. Doshas is there. The human body is made up of 5 elements. That is Panchabhuta like that. Ether. See here, small names are there. Ether. Ether means nothing but space, sky, air, okay, earth, okay, water and fire. These are the 5 elements. These 5 elements maintaining the 3 balances: vata, pitta, kapha. See here, ether, air, fire, water, earth, balanced by 3: vata, pitta, kapha. Kapha means mucus, kapha. Gal, pitta, it is called a pitta, gas. Okay, vata, wind. Okay, these 3 are there. First theory and very old theory. This is also perfect balance between a tridosha is leads to health. So 5 and 3, perfect balance is a health. Disturbance in the balance is leads to disease, and he is a Dhanvantari. Number of colleges are having his statue. Is a god, not the human. Is a god. And contagion theory. Very good example is the corona, COVID. Contagion means contamination. This contamination leads to contamination of the biological factors, what we saw, bacteria, fungi, virus and all. It causes this thing, contagion theory. When you touch it, simply if you are there, disease will not develop. When you go and touch the other person, then you will get it develop. Okay. In the first case, that is a sin. In the second case, it is a doshas. Okay, dosha within our body only. And the third case, when you go and touch, then only disease will develop. Spreading of a disease by being either they are completely closed so that they will get disease, or they will go and touch the other person. Both may leads to development of a disease by touching the other people. That we know very well. Eye, nose, ear are very dangerous for corona. Here I have shown in this one. And miasmatic theory. Miasmatic means gas. If you are inhaling that carbon, see there we saw the chemical agents like carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide. If you inhale, if you go and inhale, then only disease will come. Otherwise, that cannot cause the disease. Okay, it may leads to cancer. Carbon monoxide leads to cancer. We know very well. Disease is due to the noxious air or vapors, and these concepts were prevailing at before the that is Louis Pasteur. Okay, due to this bad smell, okay, from dirty smell, it comes. Germ theory. We know all the biological factors. This biological factor If you go and touch organism, then it comes. That is called infections. Germ theory, name itself it get germ theory. This theory emphasizes that sole causes of the disease is microbes only. Microbes only causes the disease. According to this theory, only microbes will cause the disease. Otherwise, there is no disease. That is a concept of germ theory. See how many are there. A disease agent, when it attacks the man, then the disease comes. Otherwise, when the man is not touching the organism, he will not develop the disease. That is according to germ theory. Okay. And epidemiological triad theory. See here, they took very, very interesting example. The germ theory says that when you go and touch, then only disease will come. But whereas epidemiological triad theory, triad means three. I will tell you what is triad. See, the TB, if it enters into all the persons will not develop the thing. According to germ theory, when the TB is entered into each and every person, they have to develop the TB. But epidemiological triad will not accept that, because TB is, it go and it touches, it enters into the lungs of many people. But only those people who are all suffered with the food, all malnutrition, undernourished person. See here, undernourished person. Only those develops the TB, not all. If you are healthy, good immunogenic system, TB will not do anything, even though it enters. So germ theory is failure here. This is a triad theory. Here you can see hosts, that is a TB, agent, causative agent, virulence, behavior or ID50, and environment. These three triad, okay, these three causes the disease. This theory explains why corona is not affected to all. Coronavirus also touched to number of persons. Number of persons. Either you went to go touch the corona, or corona has came and touched you. It was happened. It was happened. But why all the people do not develop COVID-19? This epidemiology triad theory explains that reason. Why means some they have an immune system. So according to this theory, not only germs along with your deficiency of your immune system causes the disease. That is the theory of the epidemiological theory. And multi-factor etiology theory. This is what they'll say. According to the theory, genetical chromosomes, defective genetical chromosome, due to that only disease will be developed. Otherwise, there is no disease. Like that, they will say. Okay, multifactorial. For example, say lung cancer, genes, smoking causes lung cancer. Okay, this theory will tell that germs are only one of the factor, but along with that, there was some multi factors causing the disease. Genes will causes defective genes. Smoking causes the lung cancer. Okay, not only see lung cancer will not caused by the microbial organs and all. Okay, and the last one, web of causation theory. It is just like a spider web. It is a very complex. According to this theory, each factor, one factor will help to other factor. Synergistic effect will be there. For example, say if you are not taking water properly, cholesterol will be built up in our body. If you are not taking water, in that it may leads to diet imbalance. If you have taking a stress, you may take excess of the diet. Okay, if you take the diet, obesity may come. Even genetic factors will leads to obesity. Okay, stress leads to disturbance of the hormones. Again, hormones will leads to obesity. Like that, very complex. These points you have to write in the examination. It is just like a spider, or how you can see looks like a spider in the same fashion. That's why it is a web. It is called a web, means spider. Okay, web of causation theory. Physical activity. See, loss of physical activity. If you are not taking diet, you cannot able to physical activity. Physical activity lack of physical activity leads to hypertension. Hypertension leads to coronary artery diseases. Okay, like finally it leads to stroke, heart diseases. These are many problems. Physical activities are compulsory like that. Yeah, here you can see web of causation theory. One very good important lifestyle factors. Genes loaded the gun, and already diseased genes are there in your body from your parents. Then you change lifestyle. Happily, you are simply sitting. Your lifestyle pulls the trigger. See, lifestyle pull the trigger. Already you have loaded gun of your genes from the father, like that, right? So I will complete my session here. These points are more than enough for your regular examination. Need not to be worried. Okay.